I'm just going to start off by saying this, man. What a football game. What a football game between the Minnesota Vikings and the New Orleans Saints. Holy shit, what a game. This game had everything, and I mean everything you wanted. It was action packed. It was of course some controversial calls. The state of New Orleans was packed. The Vikings came in there and fought. I mean, it looked like an early championship type of preview because the Vikings, with the championship talent that they have, the Saints, which were projected to compete for the NFC Championship game against the 49ers, and a team that could potentially win the Super Bowl. You're talking about a team that almost clinched home field advantage if the 49ers would have lost. And to see a team like the Saints get upset by the Vikings again is absolutely incredible. This is why the playoffs are so freaking awesome, ladies and gentlemen. This is why the playoffs are awesome. Who would have thought that Kirk Cousins, aka Choke Cousins, a guy that never ever shows up in premier games, he never does. He's 0-8 in Monday Night Football games. I don't think he's ever had a playoff win in his career. And he comes in here and throws the game-winning touchdown to Kyle Rudolph on a post fade. Unfreaking believable. Great call by Mike Zimmer. When everybody stacked the box and blitzed, Kirk Cousins saw the freaking matchup between Williams and Rudolph. He threw up a perfect ball. Rudolph with that 6'6" frame caught that ball, shielded him. I know Saints fans, I feel sorry for you guys. I really do, because this was it could have been a push off. That call could have been a push off, but at the end of the day, the Saints, they lose another one, and they lose another tough one. You lose to the Vikings, and of course, a play that should have never happened. And I actually think that's the same defender that should have made that tackle on Stephon Diggs. I think that's the same guy. So I really do feel bad for that Williams guy. I really do. 2018, there was the controversial pass interference call with Nickel Roby. And now this year, you get upset by the Vikings at home. In all 3 years, you can make legitimate cases that the Saints probably should have went on to play for the Super Bowl. It's absolutely insane. Adam Thielen balling, making a clutch catch in overtime. Oh, just a great game. Danielle Hunter and Everson Griffin, the two best players on your defense, stepping up and balling out. You look at the offensive side of the ball. You look at a guy like Dalvin Cook, who had a little bit of his issues, who was this close to fumbling the ball, and potentially a return touchdown could have been called. That could have changed the entire momentum of the game. My goodness. Taysom Hill showing up, balling out, man, all over the field. Michael Thomas didn't have the extraordinary day, but he was efficient. Oh, just this game had every element that you looked for. It was a little bit different from the Bills and the Titans, and of course the Patriots and the Bills and the Texans and the Patriots and Titans. This had everything you wanted in a football game and more. This was a really, really good football game. And it sucks for Saints fans, but for Viking fans, I think that this does prove that Kirk Cousins can win these big games. The Vikings play the 49ers, which it's going to be in San Francisco, but to be honest with you, I don't know. San Francisco is not that much better than New Orleans. They might be the exact replica, the exact same replica. They might be. And if you're a Vikings fan, or if you're part of the Vikings organization, you got to be excited going into San Francisco, because you beat a Super Bowl contending team at their place, a 13-3 team in the playoffs, and you competed with them step by step. You got to be excited, and you got to be confident that you guys can beat the San Francisco 49ers. Because, again, the Saints and the 49ers, they were projected of one of those two teams were going to go. The Packers, I just don't think they can do it. The Seahawks, if they can get by, I don't think that they can do it. So it was really between the 49ers and the Saints. And if the Vikings can get past both teams, which they already did this time, they got past the Saints, but if they can get past the 49ers, we could be talking about a 10-6 Vikings team potentially competing for a championship in the Super Bowl. So, congratulations to the Vikings, Saints fans. I know this guy sucks for you. Hopefully Drew Brees doesn't retire. I know he's 40 years of age. Hopefully he doesn't retire, but we'll find out pretty soon. And yeah, once again, congratulations to the Vikings. Congratulations to Kirk Cousins. I've called him Choke Cousins, but he showed up today in primetime football and he did his thing. So anyway, guys, I'll catch you guys later. This is Gen716. Like the video, subscribe, and share. It really helps out the channel a lot. And that's all I got for you guys. Peace.